Hello there and welcome to my channel. This is Non-Gone and today we're playing Final Fantasy VII Remake. This is chapter 16 of a full hard mode Stay Bad playthrough. Hard mode self-explanatory, but what Stay Bad means is that we're going to try and do the whole game without getting good. And I think we're going to succeed. We're in chapter 16 already, so we basically are going to ignore all kinds of mechanics, blocking, parrying, certain magics, just about... just everything. We don't care much about staggering unless it happens to happen. We're going to cast almost no magic. And here we are in hard mode, just chugging along, rocking and rolling. As we go down here, I'll break in a minute and we'll talk about Loadout. Yeah, basically the design was to make this as simple as possible so that if you learn certain tips and tricks and strategies, you can add them to this and be even better and more effective. But this is kind of like the simplest way to get through it and not have to worry about spending hours in the menu figuring out what all this stuff is. At the moment, we're just popping down here and we're going to bust into Shinra HQ. Before we do that, I'm going to take a minute and talk just a second about loadouts. So, like I said, our loadout is very simple, and I accidentally got in a cutscene, so I'll tell you in a second. We have I believe, Hard Edge, EKG Cannon, and Metal Knuckles for weapons. Those are the ones with the highest attack. EKG is not. I don't remember why I picked it, but I'm going to continue to pick it because it's been working. So, for armor, we have like the Cog Bangle and I don't know, something else. I'll pull the menu up here in a second as soon as this battle's over. But yeah, let me get out of battle and we'll kind of do the same setup that we do for every chapter here in a minute. I figured I could get here and then stop, but we got to get out of combat first. So okay, so here we are in the menu. So Hard Edge, EKG Cannon, and Metal Knuckles, Force Bracelet, Chain Bangle, and Supreme Bracer. They're probably not the best at this point, but they have 3 or 4 Materia slots. That's all I care about. Again, you do it better, and you will have better results. Champion Belt for both Tifa and Barret. You could put something else on there too if there's a particular attribute you want. Doesn't matter. What does matter is the Gotterdammerung. I've mentioned this at the beginning of every video. It allows you to start every battle with your limit break, as you saw, and it charges your limit break meter like ridiculously fast. You get that by beating the Top Secrets challenge in the Combat Simulator in Chapter 17. Instructions for how to do that are in my very first video in this playlist. They're not great, but they will get you through it. You don't have to get good. You can stay bad, but it's like a 45-minute video because, we're kind of bad. But that will give you this. And believe me, the couple hours it takes to get ready and then beat that saves you so many hours in a hard mode playthrough because there's just so much that you don't have to worry about when you do this. As for materia, everybody's got one attack materia or one elemental materia in the first slot of their weapon. That's determined by the weakness of the majority of the enemies in the chapter. In this case, it's fire. So that's what we've got. Cloud and Barret have elemental attached to that, so all of their physical attacks will do fire damage as well, and that gives like a boost to every hit. HP up twice, MP up twice, just to keep those numbers as high as possible. Everybody can heal, everybody can revive, and then we got First Strike for 2 out of the 3. Our healer in this chapter is Tifa. She will have Magnify attached to the healing in her armor, and that allows every time she casts a cure magic, it will apply to the whole party. It's like an all materia from the original. And that's pretty much it. The slots that weren't there, I left empty. I put poison on Barret a couple chapters ago and saw no reason to take it off. So there it is. I don't think I'll be poisoning anybody this chapter, but, it's there if you want to mess around with it. One other note, everybody's got a summon materia that I'll probably never use, but you do get stat boosts for having them equipped. So, pick one. I think Cloud's got Bahamut because, that's just how we roll. Also, I mentioned this in the last chapter. I have neglected to upgrade weapons. I'm going to continue to neglect to upgrade weapons, you're welcome to mess around with it. It'll only make you stronger. But I figure as long as I can continue the way we're going, I'm going to keep doing that, and that way it'll only be easier for you and not harder. Because I can't guarantee that you'll have the same upgrades available as me, so I'm just going to leave it empty. And a basic battle strategy then is to walk up to some dopes and grab your cross slash and attack immediately. And in many cases, that will end the battle. Sometimes there'll be some kind of hero sitting around. Just follow it up with a triple slash, and that'll usually take care of the rest. Now, in this chapter, we have some multi-stage battles. But yeah, basically triple slash for Cloud whenever you have it. Barret, you want to use overcharge, the triangle attack, whenever you can. And then just hold down square until you get 2 ATB bars. And then use maximum fury. Tifa, you can kind of go back and forth between square and triangle attacks. And when she gets an ATB bar, Star Shower is the best one. It doesn't look like much until the last like 3 hits. And then she just absolutely like pummels everybody, and it's totally awesome. And I'm glad she's on my team. So that's pretty much it. That's the battle strategy this chapter. Try and keep your health moderately up. These first few battles are like the meat of the chapter, honestly. Like, I don't even know if there's any once you get in there for like, I mean, aside from a couple of very little ones. So feel free to use, not liberally, your cure spells, but like a little bit you can cure. Like let's go ahead and use Tifa's right now, because I know there's a nasty one coming up. So we'll just go Curaga here, and that'll cure everybody. That'll be fine. But yeah, the thing with MP in this game in hard mode is that it's the most scarce resource, and that's why the Gotterdammerung matters so much. When you can end battles as quickly as you do without having to heal, then you don't have to use up all that MP, and then it's available at the end. So that's kind of the strategy behind using this thing. It also allows you to like just press square a lot, and you can be a lot more successful. So these battles are harder than you'd think. I mean, it is chapter 16, so we're almost at the end. I'd expect things to get more difficult. The big reason is that they're in a row, so you got to fight like 2 or 3 waves of enemies, and you cannot use your limit break in between them, like you can with the other phases. So, you know, just something to keep in mind. So we're going to get back to it. These riot guys are menaces. You definitely want to get rid of them as quick as possible. But yeah, I mean, if you're watching this one, I doubt you came here like straight away from that. So I'm guessing you kind of already know all this and you're just watching it for fun or something. I don't It is kind of fun. It's fun just hammering away and hacking at things until they fall down. So yeah, you know, that's not too bad. So I won't belabor the point on all of this. I did want to make a quick note. If you see me get lost or do some really bad stuff that you would think, wow, this guy that's supposedly an expert is messing up that bad. I did take about 2 months off. I did chapters 1 through 10 on this video series, and then found out that Phantom Pain, Metal Gear Solid 5 Phantom Pain, their servers were closing for the PS3 version. And so I prepped a speed plat for that. And by the time I did the speed plat and then the actual speed run for the PS3, I did a recreation of it because my video was bad. And then I got wild hair and decided to do the PS4 version. And all that took about 2 months. So I didn't play this at all. I just started again tonight and knocked out like the last 5 chapters. But if you see me get turned around, that's why. I'm kind of relearning some of this stuff as I go. But yeah, bear with me. It's not that bad. We're pretty much done with enemies for a while. I'll come back on here in a second after we do this like puzzly type thing. So I'll see you then.
know about you, but...
Shit.
Let's just keep heading up.
So, how do we get upstairs?
Either the elevator or the emergency stairwell.
Isn't the lab we're looking for on one of the top floors? I vote we take the elevator. No getting upstairs without a key card, huh?
Okay, guys. Wish me luck.
You be careful.
Aren't I always?
Tifa!
Oh shit! Tifa!
Are you okay?
I thought I was dead for sure. Hand over hand, huh? That's fine. Bring it on. This isn't so bad. Pretty close now. Just need to make it over there. Almost there. Just need to get across those platforms.
That's some fine work.
So we're back now that we got the key card. And this is the elevator. You actually can take the stairs as well. It's kind of to the left where you come in. You can use the different key card and go in there. You won't fight any battles when you take the stairs. It takes like unbelievably long, forever, but the dialogue's hilarious. Anybody that's played the original will know why this is. I have this great smile on my face because I remember this when I was a kid, going up those stairs and listening to Barret just whine the entire time. It's just great because you're going up like 60 floors, and they did this in the original where you literally walked up 60 flights of stairs, and it was pretty hilarious. And they did that in the remake, and I really appreciate that. A little bit of fan service there. So for our purposes, we're just going to go up the elevator. No, these guys are absolutely not going to be a problem. There's one other battle like this, but Cross Slash will take care of all of these without you losing any sleep. So just wanted to jump in there and talk about that. I also wanted to talk about the length of these videos. I know it's getting to a point where time is kind of at a premium for YouTube. This was my first series of videos, and I thought, I'm not a big fan of jump cuts in video game guides because even if it's linear, I still sometimes get lost when the cut comes back, and I'm like, how far did you go? Did I miss a collectible? Is there, I would rather just watch somebody walk from point A to point B, and maybe I have problem with a little battle that the guide writer thinks shouldn't be a problem. So I kind of kept it in like as a straight no cut thing. The more I think about it, the less happy I am with that. It just makes for kind of a boring video. I mean, this chapter is going to be, I don't know, it's already 17 minutes long, and I could probably cut that to 5 if I just included the important parts. So I'll probably find some hybrid in the future. I would welcome any suggestions in the comments, whether you think that's a good way to do things or not. Like in this section, we're basically just going to walk around. There's no battles. I'm not 100% sure even which way to go. So this might even be me. Yeah, like I guess I got to talk to this lady before I can even go in this door. And I could cut all that out and make this a lot quicker video, probably easier to watch. I don't quite know which way to go. What I do know is something my wife brought up when I asked her about it, because again, I took a 2-month break and thought about this a lot during the break, is that if you've watched 15 chapters like this, it would be pretty bad to switch formats in the middle of that series. So I'm going to continue to do what I'm doing, which is have like an uncut walkthrough of each chapter to the end. In the future, I probably won't do that, but for this video, we're going to continue to go that way, just for continuity's sake, just so that what you watched, the way you watch chapter 1 get played is going to be the way you watch chapter 18 get played. So just a little filler, because again, I'm not going to cut any of this, so I got to find something to fill the time. Maybe I'll just let the game play and you can hear the audio and the sounds and the dynamite soundtrack. Either way, whatever works. So yeah, anyway, I'll leave you alone now, and we'll go through the tour guide. The tour, yeah, we're gonna take the full tour here, and I'll just kind of let it play out. So I'll see you in a little bit.
I think I just threw up a little.
Man thinks very highly of himself.
Hey everybody! How's the grand tour? I hope you're all enjoying yourselves. Wasn't it fun to learn about Shinra and our esteemed president? And to get a peek at the president's mementos? That was super cool! The next exhibit will teach you about the important work we do here, by giving you a closer look at each of our divisions. I hope you're ready to be amazed, because you simply won't believe all the exciting adventures we have here.
These all look so familiar.
Because we've destroyed a bunch of them already.
Impressive, wasn't it? I hope you enjoyed learning about our divisions and the wonderful ideas and solutions that are produced to benefit us all. Here at Shinra, we strive to ensure the safety of all residents around the clock. Now, moving along, the next exhibit will teach you all about the miracle of Mako energy and our reactors, as well as the city of Midgar itself. So come on!
This is Midgar, our home.
Congratulations! You can call your... Now, moving on, please proceed to the 61st floor, the Visual Entertainment Hall. Welcome to the Visual Entertainment Hall, where we showcase Shinra's cutting-edge technology. Through an immersive visual and audio experience, please relax and enjoy the show. Congratulations! You can... Your mission. Next, you'll please make your way...
What the?
I still can't believe the mayor is working with Avalanche.
Would have been nice to know. Idiots at HQ should have kept us in the loop.
So, about this pressure.
Here's the 63rd floor, where loyal Shinra employees relax and recharge.
It's pretty late, but I bet people are still here dealing with the aftermath of Sector 7.
It's their own damn fault.
Stay focused. We need to find this guy.
Yeah.
They look busy.
Where are you, Mr. Collaborator?
I think we just need to start talking to people who look the part.
Remember, say mayor.
If they say the best, then we have a winner.
The hell's that?
Combat sim. You can use it to train for battle in a virtual space.
Does training in that thing really make you better?
You work here? I don't recognize you.
The mayor.
Is the best. I was told to...
That's right.
Before I trust you...
Say what?
Do you know what would prove you're worth it? We have a state-of-the-art combat simulator. If you beat the sim, then the keycard is all yours.
So just a note on this one, you can play this on easy. It will not mess with your hard mode thing. It's just the simulator. So I'm going to, of course, play it on easy.
Ain't got nothing on me.
All right, I've seen enough. I'm a man of... Here, once you're up there, just what is it you plan?
We came to get one.
A lab. Access to R&D.
We'll find a way in.
A board meeting, it's being held in the...
Think they like some we can even take.
Try it and secure...
We need to find him.
So you want to spy? You can climb into...
Thanks for the tip.
You're gonna train in the sim at a time like this?
Damn it.
Barret.
Yeah, I know. We came here to save Barret. That's our first priority.
That's right. We only get one chance. Hojo should be at that board meeting, so that'll buy us some time. We need to plan this just right.
Do you think that's where Professor Hojo is?
Where he should be.
What's the plan?
Little bit of recon.
You hear the words, ask anyone.
No thanks. We can find it on our...
All right, I'll wait out here.
Huh? You can...
Tifa.
Maybe. Oh, never mind. Oh, thank God. No one's in here.
Love to show them what the...
Come on. Let's just find that duct.
Gotcha. This it?
I'm telling you, I saw him with my own eyes. Walking the halls of this way. So first, or perhaps instead.
Okay, and this is the boss battle of Chapter 16. I believe this guy is weak to fire. Maybe not. Yeah, I guess not. I guess he's weak to something else. That's alright. Not a big deal. We'll just triple slash our way around. Just like any boss battle, we're going to start with regen on everybody. Cloud's already almost dead because, you know, that's just how we roll. And we're just gonna fire away with everything we got. This is another one where he'll just keep spawning his little op days or whatever. So it pays to just focus right on the boss. If you want to kill the left claw, by all means do it. It'll put him in this like state, you know, this easier to kill kind of state. But he just regenerates the claw, so I don't even mess with it usually. And come right up here and give it some star shower. And again, these bosses get more stagger heavy, meaning I know they have a stagger mechanic that we care about, but what I really mean by that is that they will throw you up in the air, and then you can't cast your spells, you can't get your attacks off, you can't use your abilities. It's really obnoxious when this starts happening. As you can see, we spend a lot of time selecting things and not a lot of time hitting with them. But that's, you know, we're getting to the end of the game here, so that's what you're gonna get. And I know Cloud's looking a little bleak here. The one thing, though, again, this is why you can stay bad. Even with all of that, you can still always hit, almost always hit, I should say, with your limit break. And with the Gotterdammerung, we're already, on the second thing here? You know what? This guy's not moving. I'm going to try and throw an Infinity's End. Yeah, nice. Okay. And now we're going to throw our cross slash. And as long as I'm at it, might as well hit the left claw. Just, you know, why not? Maybe he'll relax for a minute. Or not. You know, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. Whatever dings your chime, sell it. We already got him more than halfway done, so I'm feeling pretty groovy about this. Of course, this is hard mode, so that fella could change that in a heartbeat. But for now, we're doing real good. Alright, well, that worked. Didn't expect it to, but we'll take it. So she was down to 1, and I think she was poisoned, and I don't know why she was allowed to continue. But, you know, we're not going to knock it. We're just going to... We're going to keep chugging here and hope we got enough to... I'm just punching the air right now because I need ATB for Tifa. And we're going to throw another Kiraga on. I guess the regen kind of either wore off or I just absolutely forgot to cast it. I don't know. I'm not very good at this game. Again, I like to stay bad, so... we're going to completely miss with our most powerful attack, but we are going to get another limit break. And I'm just going to go ahead and, sure, hit the left claw again. Why not? You see, we're getting down to the end of this battle anyway. If we can stop being staggered all the time. Okay, and again, I went for full risk there. I know both of those guys were almost dead, but I kind of had a feeling like 2 star showers with Tifa would end it, and I was right. So just a little bit of, you know, no guts, no glory, risk reward kind of thing. But that's it. That's the guy in chapter 16. So we're probably going to have to take a much needed trip to the bench here. And again, if you wanted to be safer, you could have thrown a Kiraga on everybody. We certainly had the MP to do it, and you could play a little more conservative. I felt like, why not? You know, I'm not playing for glory or anything. I'm just trying to get through it, and I had a hunch like a few star showers would do it, and it was. So we'll go ahead and skip this cutscene, and I believe that will be it. Nope, I guess we got one more battle. No big deal. Try to focus on a Riot Trooper, maybe the closest one. Their shields will go down with any fire-based magic, which we have. So that's good to know. And I might actually cast that for this, although we are down to only 3 people, so... Oh my gosh. Okay. Sometimes that's obnoxious when you try to like fire your one gun and you cannot get unstaggered. It is pretty awful, but again, the power of the Gotterdammerung. We get to start every fight with a limit break, which does a pretty decent job on a shock trooper. And honestly, I don't even know why I'm following up with an attack, because I think at the 50% mark they give up anyway, and yeah, they kind of do one of those jobbies, and then you got this ice skating dude, and they're pretty easy to hit with triple slash, but you'll miss with about every other attack. So like, see, we already got Cloud dead. Like, we already did the boss battle. We're just, here we are. Everybody's dead. Good thing we had plenty of MP left over. And, yeah, that's... Oh, that's why. Okay. And... Oh, okay, we did kill the other one. Perfect. So these guys are very susceptible to fire spells. You see, you'll pressure them and almost stagger them, in one go. So by all means do that with these once they get there. You have the MP. We really are close to the end of the chapter. I know I've said it like 3 times, but I promise you it's the case. We're going to come up here and we're going to have that like blood red thing. And yeah, all right.
Together we will reclaim our world. Mother, they have come again.
Okay, and now, oh, we've finished chapter 16. Nope, not yet. I'll be back. And oh, we have now finished chapter 16. There you go. Completed chapter 16 on hard difficulty. That's what you're waiting for on each chapter. I've mentioned this before, that it is episodic. So if you finish 16 and you want to go do a different chapter, you're welcome to. If you want to start by doing this one, you can do that. If you want to go back and level up your stuff because you're feeling a little weak, you could do that too. As long as you do it each chapter once, it does not have to be in order. So switching to an easier difficulty and then going back to hard will not harm that. So that was really nice of him to do it. But we are done. As you see, I skipped all the cutscenes, but we now have Aerith back, so that's great. The 4 amigos are right here chilling, ready for the final onslaught. I'm personally scared of chapter 17, so I'm going to stop for tonight and look up some stuff and hopefully give you some sort of like decent looking walkthrough on this on the morrow. But yeah, I'll be back then. And in the meantime, I really thank you for watching. Yet again, we're into 16 out of 18. I assume you're going to finish now. So, so yeah, thanks for watching. And in the meantime, stay bad, people. Non-gone is gone.